So I'm just trying to get this shared to all the Discords. That one will go automatically. Okay, we're good there. And here. Now share to Facebook. Okay. So, tomorrow, I will try and stream at 11:30. I am not going to promise 100% for one reason. I'm taking David to the ENT at 8:40. And I do not know. They are squeezing him in. And so anyone who's ever been in a squeeze-in appointment knows that that means it could take forever. We are hoping it won't, but obviously, no guarantees whatsoever. So, if we're still in the appointment, I will go live as quick as I can after. But he's going to take first precedence. Especially when he's in enough pain that at times he's been slamming his fist on the wall. Or, like, he literally hit my car door hard enough today at one point that I was like, holy crap, what's going on? And I asked him and he said, it's my ears. And I was like, okay, we have passed the regular doctor appointment. We're going to have you go to the regular doctor appointment we have scheduled, because that's today. And this other doctor isn't till tomorrow. But we are calling the ENT. Now, the suspicion was would schedule with the ENT anyway. And he's going to probably have to go in for tubes. This is kind of already suspected. Something we were aware of. But still, this one's one of the worst infections he's had in a while. So, it kind of even more is putting a push on. He needed to see the ENT. He's had an ear infection end of last year, beginning of this year, and one of the tubes was coming out, so they just pulled it out. And it took a little while to get on top of it. And the ENT at that point said, if you get another ear infection, I want you back in. you can make sure it's an ear infection, but if you get one, I want you back in, because this is not cool. And we will probably have to put a tube back in that ear. Yes, he's 17 years old. But, so I think the last time they were placed was about 9 years ago? So it's been a while. But at the same time, and they did say that if they place it this time, it probably would last even longer, because he's not going to really be growing a lot between now or from here on out. Now, he will grow some, probably. Knowing his brothers, he will grow some. His brothers and his uncles, he'll grow some. But not as much as he did in the past 9 years or in the 8 years before that. They said to put in a tube that's specifically one of the ones that holds more securely because of his EDS, and they say that probably a lot of the problems we had through the years have been due to his EDS. A lot of the times we've had problems because he's had, or with tubes falling out, different things like that. And they said this time they will be a lot even more careful. Knowing he has EDS will help them make better choices on tubes to put in, different things like that. So, not a bad thing at all. In fact, maybe a good thing for him. But at the same time, he's gotten a little bit behind because he's missed a couple days of school from not feeling the best, which probably brought on this ear infection. But at the same time, there's not much. We could wait, but the longer we wait, the greater the chance of him getting another ear infection, and at the same time him ending up with his eardrum bursting. And that eardrum is already pretty damaged, because he's had tubes throughout his life. I think he's burst that eardrum once. He's had, I don't know how many times of tubes. Because he's had tubes a number of times. We'll see that. So we know that he's had issues before. And we just so he got tubes. The first few sets of tubes lasted a few months. I think the first one lasted 3 months, and then 6 months, and then they started lasting a couple years. And then when he got him at 1 at 3 or 2 at 3, I think 2 or 3 at 3. And then he got another set, I think, at about 5. And then a set at like 9. Maybe it was 6 and 9. So he's had 4 or 5 sets of tubes placed. So it's really not surprising per se to have him need new tubes. It's kind of something we have expected, but it's sad. So, for everyone here, I'm going to do a thing, let Nightbot tell you about the giveaway so that you know what you need to do to get entries. And it looks like D. Frank and Jamie M93 may have joined us since we last streamed. Hi, Delta. Dawn, I believe, is your name. If I remember right. I'm trying. Good. Hey, maybe I'm getting better about that. So, one thing we're going to look at is we want to save as many of these to place as possible. Because Halloween will use those. So, let's see. Debating what to go after next. Let's actually go do this. Oh, I want to show you something that I finished after our last stream. Get these going and then I'll go show you. I was really excited. So, come over here. My aura is maxed. So I now have maxed every one of the professions. And I'm just working on this now. And the one I'm waiting on, the reason I'm not doing any of this right now, is I want to make sure I have enough for this. And then I'll start doing the others. I was really excited about that. It's been a long time coming, which I'm sure anyone can imagine. I need to use a few more potions and traces, which I'm still going to wait on. Offensive spells cast in oddity and Wizarding Challenges. Those two I'm really close on. And we need to go in and do a Wizarding Challenge during this anyway. Picking up ingredients. Obviously, I don't do a lot of picking up ingredients. Wizarding level will come. You can see the potions brewed. And then it goes down from there. So. But yep, there's my Professor Auror and Magi lesson plans. And then no, I don't plant at greenhouses very much because I don't get much of a chance. So let's go see if we happen to get enough in here for a full fight. If not, we'll go to one of the lower ones. I am having to return the capture card, and I'm trying to debate on a capture card. So if we happen to have any streamers in here that can give me suggestions on a good one that won't break the bank, that would be appreciated. Otherwise, I will just make a decision and eventually get it. As soon as we plugged in the sound on the other capture card, it became really horrible. David watched it for me and went, nope, not happening. So he said it was choppy enough that there's no way I would have been able to communicate with anyone. So, Dawn, you got the entry for the first 15 minutes. Because you're the only one that chatted, so there's no reason for me to roll because no one's here but you. Or at least here as in having said anything. It's kind of hard for me to give someone credit for being here if they don't say something. So, after today, we will have 2 and part of a third day of entries, and we will do the giveaway. Cool. I hope you get it. I really do. And I know Steph also does. I don't see her commenting or anything, but I know she also does. So I don't know if you were on when I said this, but we will be going late, or we might be late tomorrow rather than 11. It may be a little later. I think everyone, when they're getting ready to start a new job, is scared. So I think you have every right to feel nervous. At the same time, I believe you'll do a good job. Maybe I should do some of my studying on the stream. No, that wouldn't be fun for anyone else. The classes I'm working on, one's a business finances and one's a business accounting. So that's why I'm teasing about it. So I literally have just these two classes, and I'll have my Master's of Human Resources degree, but I've got to get them done by, I think it's the 18th of December. They were prerequisites for the master's degree, but the way my master's degree did it, they actually said that we could do the prerequisites after. And so, like, you just had to finish the prerequisites before you could graduate. And so that's what we did. But at the same time, one thing that happened, EDS started acting up worse and worse, and I got a lot of brain fog and things like that. And so that caused some issues with me being able to finish. So I do not want to duel. So that's what happened there. Is I just kind of went, my brain wouldn't hold the information as well, so I couldn't work on it. But they agreed to work with me right now and waive any late fees or things like that if I can finish by the 18th of December. So I need to finish. It's just trying to get time, retain the information, everything else. So, I'm hoping I can get it done, but we will see. But that's also why I have that thing that I'm saying that if people aren't on, I'm only going to stay on for 30 minutes without people on. I did stay on longer on Tuesday, just because I was out and about. I think I stayed on like 45 minutes to an hour on Tuesday, but it was because I was in town anyway, and it wasn't going to change anything to be on or just going around on my own. And I wanted to get on the stream the end of the event. I never did see... Oh, maybe I did. I think I did see what they finally ended with. But, yeah. So that's what... that's why I get off if people aren't on. Because I need to be able to work on that. As you can see, I haven't played this as much because with everything going on in Wizards Unite, I haven't had time to get on here, play everything on here, play everything on my other game, and do everything going on in Wizards Unite. So this one got put on the back burner. Animal Crossing. I was able to go around yesterday. I finally got the figured out why I couldn't build the campground and all of that. And it's because my son started the game first, so I had to use his user. So I finally got the campground built. We brought in Hans, I think is his name, I'm not sure. But a German, Swedish kind of person. And then yesterday I went and checked So the thing is what I realized, you know how it keeps giving you the warning, McGonagall expects perfect attendance and whatever? Ignore it. You can totally play this whenever you want and come back to it. Is what I found. Not a problem. But so yesterday I went out to look for people. Because I also built or set aside a plot. And I did that on the stream, but I don't know that you'll be able to see it. Because my son said it was so choppy. It was horrible. And I feel bad about that, but that's the way it was. So I went around and I got the deer that I was hoping to get. So we have a deer on the island now. And the reason I wanted a deer was, well, Harry Lily, Snape, James. Yeah. So we got the deer I wanted. My next ones are Bianca. And no, I can't remember her name. The zebra. Bo, yes. Yes, the deer I got was Bo. And actually, I don't know if this is surprising or not, because I thought I heard a lot of people out after that one. I got Bo on my what island? Second island I went to, I think. And that's what I was looking for. I will be honest. Is I wanted someone who would get along with my villagers. And who, if I couldn't, if people didn't get on for a little bit, I heard one person, their villagers, started snapping at them because they weren't on every day. So, the three that I want to get / keep is Bo, Bianca, and the zebra. I almost want to go defensive. Okay, good. I was going to say want to go defensive just because that works, not a problem. You also have another entry. I'm going to quickly switch over to the spreadsheet for a minute. And make sure those get in. Okay, done everything I can in that game. That was not what I did, but oh well. Let's see. There, that will make things a lot easier. One more. So as you can tell, I'm not near as good at this game. So let's find out. I heard my husband just get home with Danny, or with David. Let's find out what was said.
Streaming or no?
Yes.
Oh, I'll tell you later then.
What happened?
I was gonna tell you what happened, like what the results were.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
Oh, left ear. Beginnings of an ear infection. Right ear is fine, according to Dr. Carr. He said still go in tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Dr. Carr was wondering about other
She's streaming as well, by the way.
insulin that's covered
Mm-hmm. I
by
don't know.
insurance. He doesn't know, but he's going to resubmit the thing for Sanofi with the denial from the insurance.
Okay. That should cover it then. Once we get that denial in.
Yes. You know what? He asked me how much I had left. I said I have one more vial. He said you're taking 15 units a day. So it should last you about a month and a half.
Mm-hmm. But we got to get on it.
He said we should know before then.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, Delta. I had to stop for a minute and talk to him. It is Puzzles and Spells.
What?
They just got back from the doctor because I'm kind of on if you don't have to go, don't go type orders. So where my husband had to go in anyway, he went. Oh, that's why it's saying too, because there's that one right now. I get that, Delta, Don. one will be a good move. What the heck? Why did that not get rid of there? So, tomorrow I'm shooting for 11 Mountain Time to stream. Obviously no guarantees, but that's kind of the plan right now. That's always like summer for the kids. The end of summer for kids. Not gonna make it again. So yeah, with these games, what I do is I literally, while we're streaming, just play. Oh, Delta's got another entry. I literally just play when I don't have as much to do on Wizards Unite. Hopefully down the road we'll also have the option of playing Animal Crossing and streaming that during the stream. Yeah, I think that's most of us. That was all I could do. I mean, I had no time for any other games. Well, other than I did work on Animal Crossing. But it was because I was going crazy with with Wizards Unite. So I think they kind of had to, honestly, because they were literally burning out their players. And that's never a good place to be. I think basically everyone was burned out with Wizards Unite. In fact, I think that's a lot of the feedback I kept hearing was the time. That, okay, we're willing to put in time, but this was excess. This was way in excess. You should not, these were way too hard, way too long. Don't do this again. Idea. Okay, let's see. Let's go back to this one for just a minute. Okay. I don't see, well, I can show you on Animal Crossing. Use this and show you. We can talk about the villagers that we've got. So right now I have... No, I did not talk to him. Here. We have Big Top, Dom, Hans, Maggie, Twiggy, Ursula, and today Bo should be moving in. Hans moved in yesterday. Glimmer is a high, I really want Glimmer. Savannah is another one that I'm really, I really want. And then it would be nice to have Celia. thought I unstarred a bunch of these. Okay. We don't need Deidre anymore, or Eric. I starred a bunch of these that I wanted to get one of. Because I was like, okay, if I can get just one of those, I'll be happy. Okay, so next, after those, I'd kind of like to have a horse for my daughter. Her sign, actually, generally is a horse when you do sign language, but with an M. So, I'm thinking Peaches or Renee. Renee preferably, but I'm going to leave all of those starred. But I don't need the deer anymore, so that will leave us with, we have room for 4 residents, so one of those probably will be a horse. And then Bo, Bianca, Savannah. Was it Savannah? Yeah. Bo, Bianca, Savannah, and then one of the horses. And that would be my 10 villagers. And then we can see. Because I am not sure on Hans. I'm not sure how the others are going to get along. I'm kind of iffy on Twiggy. She's fun sometimes, but yeah. So, here's how I'm doing on my museum. And actually, the bugs, the fish, and the sea critters are farther. Just, I can't add in that it was caught by one of my other players. So this is how my player's doing. Three more and then I'll have that start. Anyway, Delta got one more. It's up to you. Do you have something you'd like to do or like me to work on? Should I do more Wizards Unite, maybe fighting in the fortress? Should we try and stream Animal Crossing, like using my phone to watch the screen? Or should I let you go, Delta? Because I do know you said you have to get up early tomorrow, so you should be getting to bed early enough to do that. And I'm not sure where you are. I know on the East Coast it's 8 o'clock. So that would give you some time to get ready for bed. Sounds good. I'll let you go. That'll give me a little bit of time to study. And I still need to play my Animal Crossing. So study and play my Animal Crossing. And we'll go from there. Thanks for joining me. Tomorrow, 11. Okay, so you're at the same time as Steph. So tomorrow, 11, which will be 1 your time. Maybe a little bit after. So, we will talk to you later. Let me see who's live. Okay, I've got one I'm thinking of. I just need to check one thing quickly. And obviously you can leave if you don't have to follow through with the raid, but sometimes that helps people then want to come check out my channel. But that's up to you. Okay, Discord does not want to open. I wonder if we can... I guess go to Discord here. I don't want to go to kills. Phasmophobia, I don't want to. Let's see. Nope. I don't like any of those. So we will go to one that she's playing Graveyard Keeper. Well, let's go to Super Mario. Ooh. Let's go to Super Mario Sunshine. Now, I don't remember what he sounds like. The one I was going to go to is playing one that as I got looking at it, I wasn't so sure. So, we will talk to you later. Bye.